Hello everyone. I want to go over some of this from this balancing equations inventory questions worksheet. After grading like 6 of them, everyone is getting these same questions wrong. So a couple things that I want to go over when we talk about an inventory and when we balance chemical equations. Balancing chemical equations, there's 4 rules that you need to follow. Okay? The first rule, number 1, is you balance your metals first. Number 2, balance your nonmetals. Number 3, balance your polyatomic ions that are found on both sides. The last thing that you're going to do is balance H and O. So always save hydrogen and oxygen till last. Now that's not saying if oxygen is in a polyatomic ion that we don't balance it. It's just saying that if hydrogen and oxygen are by itself, we want to try and save that till the very end. Okay? So let's just look at doing the inventory. And the reason I showed you the balancing steps is because almost all of you are having trouble with the polyatomic ions found on both sides. Okay? When we're doing our chemical inventory for number 1, you have carbon, you have hydrogen, and you have oxygen. On this side, there's 6 carbons. On this side, there's 1 carbon. Okay? Go to hydrogen. 6 hydrogens, 2 hydrogens. And then let's go to oxygen. 2 oxygens in my reactants and 3 oxygens in my products. And most of you guys were getting that one right. That was pretty straightforward. However, once we came down to here, now we struggled, and actually we struggled quite a bit. Let's look at what the parts are of these chemical equations. I know aluminum is, but so is NO3. Not just N, not just O, NO3. Because it's a polyatomic ion, and it is found on both sides. Okay, there's another polyatomic ion that's found on both sides, and hopefully you already see it. It's SO4. So I can balance that as one thing as well. So I have aluminum, I have nitrate, I have zinc, and I have sulfate, SO4. There's 1 aluminum on the left, there's 2 on the right. There are 3 nitrates, because of that little guy right there, on the left. And there's 2 on the right. There's 1 zinc, and 1 zinc. And then on my left, I have 1 sulfate, and on the right, I have 3. If I have more than 1 polyatomic ion, it's going to be in parentheses with a number behind it, and that's telling you what you have. Okay? Not the little 4, not anything else, that number in there. Last thing I want to do is look at this one, and you guys have all been doing pretty good on this one. Iron on the left side is 1, iron on the right side is 2, oxygen on the left is 2, oxygen on the right is 3. Any questions on this? Let me know. Drop me an email. Thanks.